morning, or I guess good evening, wherever you are in the world. I'm so glad you're here with me because today I want to share a Christmas project with you. It's beautiful and super easy to make Christmas tree skirt. The great thing about this pattern, I think it is very adjustable, so you can easily make it fit your tree perfectly. It's very easy to make, like I said, and I'll show you in just a second how it's made and the overall principle. I won't be doing the entire skirt here because it's mostly a repetition of the same sequence, and I was thinking about it and then I thought, no, you know what, no, that would be a very long video and, to be honest, very boring. So I will show you how to start. I will show you the sequence so you can make it as small or as big as you need, and then what we'll do is we will do the trim together. For this project, I used this really thick bulky yarn. It's acrylic wool blend, and I really liked it. It's a yarn by Lion brand called Wool Ease Thick and Quick. And honestly, it's like so soft and very comfortable to work with. So it's weight 6, super bulky, and on the label they recommend a 9mm hook for this yarn, but because this pattern has only double crochet stitches, I didn't want holes to be like too big, so I actually used a 7mm hook instead of 9, and I think it turned out really good. Like I really like it, and yeah, so I went size down on the crochet hook. And so after I'll show you how to start, then explain the sequence and how to adjust it for your tree. We will be using this beautiful book from 1894 to crochet an edging trim for our skirt. So it's going to have that lovely little Victorian touch to it. As you can see, of course, originally they used this trim for a dolly, but we will adapt it for our Christmas tree skirt, and I think it will look just so lovely and very special. I love this tiny magazine. I think I showed it to you in one of my YouTube shorts a while ago, and it was such a cute find. I accidentally found it tucked away in a thrift shop. I didn't even expect it to be there. I came there for something else, and it was so adorable. I just couldn't wait to use it. I really wanted to use it to make something for Christmas, and this project turned out to be the perfect excuse. Okay, so let's get started. And we will begin this project with slip knot. So the skirt, of course, is round, but it is not a complete circle. So we won't be crocheting in rounds here, we will be working in rows instead. So we need a slip knot. And now I will chain 21. Now this chain will be the actual opening around the tree trunk. So before you move on, you will need to double check that it actually looks good for your tree, like that it's the right size. If you need it bigger, just chain more. It doesn't really matter here. The pattern is very easy, so you can adjust. And if you need it to be smaller, then just chain less. For my tree, with this yarn and this hook, 21 chain was just perfect. Okay, so starting in the second chain from the hook, so right here, make 1 double crochet in each stitch across, right? So we had 21 chains. We will start the second chain from the hook, so it will be 20 double crochet stitches. So yarn over, insert the hook, pull up a loop. So 3 loops on the hook, pull through 2 loops on the hook, yarn over again, and pull through both loops. That's it. I'm going to put a stitch marker. That's my first double crochet, and then again to the next chain, the same thing. Pull and pull, and you just keep doing it. So 1 double crochet in each chain for a total of 20. Okay, this is the end of row 1. So you have a strip like this, it's 20 double crochet here. So here is going to be one very important thing for this pattern. Usually when you crochet in rows, you have to make turning chains when you turn. So I'm just going to show you, like you would do, because it's double crochet, you would make this 3 chains and then you would turn your work and then you would continue. But you don't want to do this here. So here's your last double crochet. To start row 2, the only thing you have to do is just to turn your work, and then you will begin directly on the very first stitch of the row. And you will be doing it every single time. So from here on, don't make turning chains. Each time you will begin crocheting directly in that first stitch of the row. Oops. Okay, so to the first stitch, 1 double crochet. Okay, and I'm going to put a stitch marker here as well. So now I have stitch markers on both sides. You don't have to do it, but it's a little bit easier to see. And then to the same spot, so see, like the same hole right here, you go into work 2nd double crochet there. Let me just get a little bit closer. So to the next stitch, 1 double crochet. And again to the same stitch. So right here, see, right to the same place, 2nd one, and that will make increase. So just keep making 2 double crochet in each stitch across. So we have to make 20 increases, and you will have 40 stitches at the end of row 2. The last stitch of the row, and it was super useful to have stitch marker there because it's sort of on the side that stitch is hiding, so it's easy to miss it, especially if you're a beginner. So just put 2 double crochet here, and that's the end of your row 2. I'm going to put this back just for a second. So let me just show you. So the end of row 2, this is what it's going to look like. And see, you have this natural curve, and this is your opening. So again, just double check at this point that it's good for your tree, that it fits and everything is good. And if yes, you can start row 3. Again, don't do any turning chains, just turn your work, and we will do row 3. Okay, so row 3, super easy. Double crochet, 1 in each stitch. So we're not making any changes here, no increases, nothing. Number 1, I'm just gonna mark it, and then 1 double crochet to the next stitch. That's 2, 1 double crochet to the next stitch, and so on. So you had 40 stitches in the previous row, you will have 40 stitches here because you're not gonna make any changes. And that's pretty much it. From this point forward, you will follow this sort of sequence. Every other row will be an increase row, and then the row after that, no changes. Then again, row with increases, then again, no changes. In row 4, we will make 1 double crochet, 1 increase. Then in row 5, no changes. Then in row 6, 2 double crochet, 1 increase. Then in row 7, no changes. Then in row 8, 3 double crochet, 1 increase. And in row 9, no changes. And you will just keep going with the pattern until your skirt is big enough as you need it to be. For my tree, I needed the skirt about 42 inches without the edging, and then about 46, 47 inches with edging trim, and I ended up making 18 rows. My last row was 8 double crochet, 1 increase. I repeated it 20 times, and it gave me 200 stitches in total, and I just stopped after that and I started my edging. And by the way, if you prefer following along with a PDF while watching this video, I've just uploaded the printable version of this pattern on my BMC page. It's completely free. I've attached the direct link right under this video, or you can also find it on my channel bio page. Okay, so now that I'm happy with the size of my tree skirt, as I mentioned, I have 200 stitches here. It is time for the fun part, the Victorian crochet edging we were talking about earlier. So now a quick note about terminology. If you look at the screenshot, you'll see that in the original Victorian pattern, it says treble. But you have to keep in mind that sometimes UK and US terms are mixed in these old journals. I find that particularly the older the journal, the more kind of messy it is. So you have to do a little bit of detective work to figure this out. And for this journal, for this book, it's UK terminology. So we actually making, if you're using US terms for crochet, we will be making double crochet, not trebles. So if you downloaded the PDF version, you will see that I wrote double crochet there, not trebles. But if you're using UK terms, then that's treble crochet for you. Okay, so we will start by turning our work. It's a little bit difficult, it's huge. Okay. And row 1 of the edging is super easy. You just have to do 1 double crochet, chain 2, skip 1, and we'll just repeat it all the way to the end. So chain 2, skip 1, 1 double crochet here, chain 2. See, you will have sort of holes like this, so chain spaces. This is what the edge of your tree skirt will look like by the end of row 1. So we're going to turn it again. So in this row, we will be working in chain spaces. So we'll be inserting the hook not in into stitches, but in these spaces, in these large holes right here, right into the space. So 1 double crochet, and I'm going to put stitch marker just in case, and then second one to the same space. Okay, so we have 2 in the same space. Now chain 1 like that, and then again 2 double crochet in same space, so right here, 1 and second one. That's it. This space is done. That's what you'll have, a tiny hole in the middle. Okay, then it says skip the next chain space. So we're going to skip this one, we don't need it, and we're going to crochet right here. So same thing, first double crochet, second double crochet, chain 1, and again 2 double crochet to the same space. And that's your sequence, that's what you're going to do. So next space we're going to skip again. That's what you'll have. So again, skip this one and to the next one, 1 double crochet, two, chain 1 and 2 to the same. That's it. So basically repeat across, working into every other space. So this is what it looks like by the end of round 2. I think it's very pretty. Now we're going to turn our work again, and we will make the last row for this edge and trim, row 3. So row 3 is also very easy. See, you have these tiny holes. When you were making chain 1 in row 2, it created these tiny holes right here. And we will be working in each of these tiny holes. You have to work 10 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 10. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. It's quite big, but essentially it's a shell, right? So next space, we're just going to make 1 single crochet there, sort of to fix the shell. So again, if you look at the original pattern, it says 1 double crochet between the shells, but that's because it's a UK terminology. So if you're using US terms, this would be 1 single crochet. And that's it. That's all you have to do for row 3. It will take time, but it's super easy, right? So you have to work 10 double crochet in each of those tiny chain spaces, and then to the next space, to between the shells, you will make 1 single crochet. And the good news is this is the last row, so after that you are done. So this is the end of our lovely Christmas tree skirt pattern. To finish mine, I hid all the ends, then gave it a wash in cold water, so it's nice and clean for the season. After that, I just cut a few strands of yarn, so same yarn that I used to crochet the skirt, to make ties that hold it together. But you can really get creative here. Like, I'm thinking silk ribbons would look so nice, like white silk ribbons, buttons, bows, honestly, like anything would look super pretty here. As I hoped, my tree skirt ended up at about 46.5, so that's like 118, 120 centimeters, which is just perfect for my tree. Like, that's exactly what I was kind of aiming for. And yeah, I just can't wait to use this for Christmas. I hope you had fun with this project and that this video was helpful. And as always, if you'd like to support my channel and if you like my videos, please leave me a comment, give this video a like, and of course subscribe, because it really helps me out. YouTube notices those things, and so it helps more people to find these tutorials. That's it for today. Stay cozy and I'll see you soon. Bye!